What's up, what's up, guys? It's your boy WF, and I'm back again with another tip for you guys for Madden 20. Now, this tip is centered around beating cover 3 defenses. Now, cover 3 is probably the most common defense you will see, especially early on in Madden 20 before everyone really gets their legs under them, because cover 3 is pretty easy to run, and it does a pretty solid job at covering things decently all around the field. So that's the reason it's the most common defense. But I know that some people have a pretty big issue in defeating cover 3, especially against guys that are very stout at just playing from it and just knowing what things are happening with their defense. So that's what this tip is here to do for you guys. It's a very simple, easy play to run that will get you consistent yardage and have the potential to get you a big play for 6. Now, the play we're going to take a look at is the gun double skinny post play on offense, as you see, and on defense we're just going to call it a cover 3 sky. Now, so you can check that's the cover 3 sky, and this is what the play on offense looks like before you make any adjustments. Now, what you want to do is you want to motion the first and foremost, call this play on the right hash. There's a reason why you want this play called on the right hash. I'm going to get to it a little bit later in the video, but you want to motion your X wide receiver to the right, and he stops right here, kind of close to the left hash area. Your next change, you want to put the Y slot, you want to put him on a streak up the seam. The next change, you want to put B on a comeback route, and then you want to put your tight end on a drag. Now, this is exactly what's going on with this play. The reason why we want Y on a seam route is this is why you want Y on a seam route, and you want to run this on the right hash, is you want to acquire the attention as much as you possibly can from that deep third safety. So that having Y on a seam and having it on the right hash gives you as much of his attention as you possibly can get. So that's the reason I have that adjustment in for this play. But the main idea is you have a kind of a shallow cross concept with the A tight end. You have Y and X pushing the defense back deep, allowing A to run underneath. That is pretty much 70% of this play. That's the whole idea, is push the defense back deep, allow A to come underneath. Now, here's what your reads are on this play. As soon as you snap the ball, you run this against cover 3 heavy players. So when you snap the ball, you're looking to see, are they respecting X coming off the line of scrimmage? Are they playing back in a way that, are they respecting him? Are they, accounting for him going up the seam? If they do not, keyword, if they do not, and they just, kind of wander over here or, do whatever with their use control defender or whatever, you want to hit X quick. Now, that isn't necessarily like a read, that's just a hot read. So it's just to punish them, slap them on the wrist a few times, and make them know, okay, if you're not going to respect X and you're not going to play him correctly, we're going to do this all night. That's what you're going to do. It's like a little slap on the wrist. If it's open, throw it to him, possession catch it, make sure you get those precious yards, and just line up for the next play. Now, if they do respect him in his vertical threat, and the initial 10-yard break vertically, and they drop back with him, respecting it like how they should, dropping back with him in this area right here, you'll see that X and Y push the defense back deep, and you're allowing A to run underneath for the easy throw. So that's A is pretty much, X is your first read technically, so A is your second read technically. Again, when you're reading A, you're also kind of looking to see how the defense reacts. If they're super pressed up and they've committed completely to stopping the drag route, you shift your eyes to the B comeback route and see if they're playing hard flats. If they're playing hard flats on the outside, then you throw that. But if not, you still have time in the pocket to sit and throw the X receiver deep. So that's pretty much the end part. So I said 70% of this play is A. The last 30 is really X. That's the big play for 6 points. So I'm just gonna go through scenarios and just break it down. Again, cover 3 sky, no changes. Look to X, but then you see everyone drops back, and it gives you all this room to throw to the A tight end. So we're gonna look at the replay. So your first read is here. They drop back. They're respecting him going vertically. What does that do? That clears out a lot of room to throw this easy little drag to the tight end. You probably could have also got it out quicker too, but I'm talking through this while I'm showing it to you. So he pretty much will end up catching the ball at 3 yards for the most part, and you just turn up the field and get yards after catch as much as you can. That's the consistent part of this play. Take it every single time it's given to you. Don't hold on to the ball looking for the shot. You want to hit them with these body shots, get them to commit to that drag route. So I'm going to simulate them committing to the drag route. I'm going to play, underneath coverage on defense, just so I can show you guys what it would be like if they simulate, working towards that drag. Same setup on offense. All right. So just for, practice purposes, I can't, properly simulate them not really accounting for this up the seam real quick, but just know it will be there against user cover, real life user defenders. If they negate him, if they just don't, respect him, you may have an alleyway to throw this ball, but that's the first read. Second read, let's say the drag. I played underneath coverage to just take it away, to simulate it, and have hard flats on the field as well. Just know that this comeback route is there for you. That's just what I want to show right there. But let's just say hypothetically, it's all taken care of, and you got time in the pocket. So I'm just going to simulate having time in the pocket because the Falcons have a very bad offensive line. I'm just going to put the D-line in all quarterback spies. But that's just to show, I just want to show this for, demonstration purposes. I don't want the D-line to interrupt. But this actually works in game. Same setup. This time I'm going to show you the big play to the X wide receiver. Again, I've made no changes to the defense other than just putting the D-line in quarterback spies. I got a bad throw by Matt Ryan right there. I got a bad throw. We're going to line up and do that again. I don't know, for whatever reason, Regs quarterbacks, you won't be able to pass these sometimes, but, that's just what it is. Tom Brady has the worst out of everybody, in my opinion. But, there are times that, you just get inaccurate dice rolls. Come on, guys. This is bad for the video. This is really bad for the video, guys. Again, this is the last time I'm going to show it. Hopefully everything cooperates. Practice mode shenanigans. And I purposely took Julio off the field so you guys can see it from a guy other than Julio. There we go. We got the catch to Gray for 6. Now I'm going to show you the replay, and then I'm going to throw it one more time just so you guys see it's not fluke. It's just, the play works. So I have the ball's really on the right hash, and I have the seam to try to create as much attention possible from this guy. The comeback route gets the attention of the cornerback right here. And so you're looking to just get the ball in this voided area right here. You're trying to get a pass lead up the numbers. That's where you want the ball to be. So it just depends on if your quarterback cooperates in that moment. And especially I have a bad wide receiver. I took Julio off the field to prove it works without, Julio super catching over everybody. So I just have, he's actually my 5th string wide receiver. My number 5 wide receiver. So we're going to throw this one more time. Again, I'm going to put the D-line in a quarterback spy because you obviously have seen that the other portions of the play work. So I'm just simulating this deep throw. Again, same setup on offense. Made a Madden guides work with me, and here we go. We got another one. I'm gonna throw it one more time because I messed up a couple times with the first part. So I need to prove to you guys that this works. Same setup. Get there, get there. Got a bad pass lead again, but I've shown you guys 2 successful attempts deep. But honestly, the deep portion is just the icing on the cake. The main crux of this play is really A and B for the most part. A is going to give you those consistent annoying gains right here. That's going to move the chains for you consistently. And once they start playing up with that, which you'll get hard flats on the outside. That's the most common way people will look to shut that down, and they'll try to guard the post manually. You'll be able to get that comeback route time after time after time again. But if they, take away the drag and they take away the comeback, more times than not, that post will be left unattended, allowing you to create that big play potential. So this is a play that I like to run to get consistent yardage against cover 3 users. You can do a whole lot with this play, but this is just one setup I really appreciate and I really put into my game. So if you like the video, thumbs up it. If you want to get the freshest Madden tips as soon as I come up with them and put them out to you guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification. Become part of the notification squad, guys. It's Colonel. I'm out.